We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington football team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. First down throw, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Rams.
On first and 10, Darnold. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Second down and 10, Darnold. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To the air again, Darnold. It's brought in by Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Again, Darnold. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That's to his running back, complete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Play action. It's Burrow. Being chased out. Now Burrow loses the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Darnold. Able to hit his target, Lamb. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
To throw again on second down. Darnold on the crossing route. He hits his man, Amari Cooper. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Brings up
an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. And incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold, complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Darnold to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Jannard Avery. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off. Now Burrow loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. work it across midfield inside the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Complete to C.D. Lamb.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Darnold now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Darnold completes it. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rob Gronkowski, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Rams 7, Washington 0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and 4.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll find Golladay. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Burrow on play action. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Check three.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. So from one end zone. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together, the front and back.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Burrow. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
4th down.
And he finds Cook. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
4 yards.
The end result, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the...
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 13-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a dump off here complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Los Angeles.
Darnold from the red zone now. Underneath for Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
2nd and a yard.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Darnold. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here on 3rd down, Darnold able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Moore. 77 yards. And now Washington a PAT away from taking the lead.
I don't think there's any great secret or mystery here. We're in the 4th quarter. You've got to take that shot, especially since you're down on the scoreboard. But I have to understand what was going on defensively. They've got to know that as well, don't they?
Absolutely, but they look lost defensively, and they took that shot, got in the end zone, now in position here to take the lead.
Bradley Inion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They go to Johnson again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, Darnold. It's brought in by Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw is Darnold. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Washington 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Arios on the return. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Flushed out right. He'll run it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
At the 38-yard line.
Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Jared Davis on
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Washington Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
The 3-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. And we've got a timeout.
To George Kittle.
9 seconds remaining.
Of 19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff. Johnson. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
It's now 2nd and 6.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good from 49 yards away.